Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be doing the sixth video on balancing the chakras, and in this one I'm going to be doing the third eye energy spread or third eye chakra spread from my Love of Oracles or Love of SpreadsOracle. I always get that messed up. So anyways, I've already put it onto my page here. So these are the prompts. How balanced is your third eye chakra? How strong is your intuition? Your perception of subtle energies? What is your state of awareness? And how can you bring more balance here? So I have decided to use the Mystical Shaman's Pocket Oracle. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to use this particular oracle. I didn't really have any decks that I thought would look really good with what I had already done here that is upstairs with me. So I figured I would just try this and see how well it works with this type of spread. So let's just get started. All right. So, as I said, there's 5 questions. I will put these questions down below in the video description for anybody that would also like to do this spread. If you would also like to do this on your channel using the hashtags below, that would be great. All right. As I said, I'm not sure how well this is going to read with this particular type of deck. So let's just try it. All right. So first question, how balanced is your third eye chakra? So how balanced is my third eye chakra? How balanced is my third eye chakra? How balanced? Come on, give me one card. How balanced? All right, we'll take the top one. All right. We'll go through these afterwards. So how strong is your intuition? So how strong is my intuition? How strong is my... Okay. Your perception of subtle energies. What is my perception of subtle energies, or how well is my perception of subtle energies? All right. What is your state of awareness? What is my state of awareness? Okay, I'll just take the owl. And then, how can you bring more balance here? How can I bring more balance to my third eye? How can I bring more balance to my third eye? Interesting. All right, so let's see what it says for wind. So the essence of wind, and this was how balanced is your third eye chakra. The symbol of the wind represents the element of air. It rules communication, thought, song, and inspired ideas. It also signifies change with qualities both positive and negative. The wind blows from each of the 4 directions, and there are different qualities bestowed by each. So the south carry a new sense of trust, helping you gently begin to discard habits and parts of you that are no longer needed. West is calling you to more introspection, to a willingness to make final decisions, to let go of attachment and ego desires. The north is moving to bring you wisdom and strength, and the east is carrying clarity of vision and purpose. That is so cool. So whichever way the wind is blowing for you, the message which the wind whispers or shouts is a challenge. It may take courage at first to turn and face the wind, but You will find exaltation in moving toward it and receiving its lessons. So the invitation. When the spirit of the wind comes calling, it's a sign of change. Perhaps you need to change your mind about something. Perhaps an old way of doing things has become automatic. And now that you've gained greater clarity, you can make a new choice. Regardless of what the change is, you can expect to be understood and to have clear communication with others at this time. Ideas are solid, and the shift that is being called for is in the highest good of all. The medicine, when wind comes as medicine, you're being invited to recognize the value of chaos. Windstorms provide necessary chaos to clear the air and spread seeds so plants and trees can take root in new fields. Right now, it may seem as if your world has been turned upside down, but this is a temporary storm that will blow over. Perhaps communication has broken down between you and another, or your many to-do lists are overwhelming you. The medicine is to simplify, slow down, course correct if you need to, and wait out the storm to clear things up. Just know that all storms have great value if you can remain neutral during their course. Greater clarity and good things will come from it all. Remember, this too shall pass. So, I think it's actually pretty balanced because it was the wind and it's talking about communication and insight. So, yeah, I think that means, I think, kind of hard with this particular, this kind of deck. So I'm not sure. It does say in it that regardless of what the change is, you can expect to be understood and to have clear communication with others at this time. Ideas are solid, and the shift that is being called for is in the highest good of all. So I'm guessing that means that it's good. So let's just carry on. Maybe the rest of the cards will signify whether or not that's more balanced or underbalanced, overbalanced, what have you. So how strong is your intuition? And I got the lower world. And that is 31. See, it's hard when it's like an oracle like this that you don't, there's no keywords, no nothing. You got to read the whole darn thing. So, the essence. The lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. It is a place of rich and fruitful darkness where we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyches. The lower world is the place of our ancestors, where we discover the gifts and lessons from the past. It is the realm of the collective unconscious. Here we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. Yeah, I'm guessing that's strong. But it says the invitation is it time to unearth your hidden... Oh, it is time to unearth your hidden treasures. Do not make yourself small in order for others to like or accept you. Bring out the gems and precious stones that you have kept inside your heart, hidden even from yourself. It's time to honor your past and recast your life as a heroic quest. As you journey into the lower world, you will be offered all the gifts of your ancestors, their struggles, the way that they hurt, the way they lived, and the way that they died, all become blessings. The medicine. Are you one of those people who do not like to face the past? Now your past is calling to be acknowledged, to be heard, and to be embraced. The only way to become unstuck is to honor everything that has transpired in your life. Reflect on the lessons learned and move on. If you bear witness to your past and learn in its lessons, it will stop haunting you. As you embrace its gifts, you will recover a missing part of your soul. Now, see, I always say that, like, past life stuff and even, like, shadow work, which is something that I'm working on right now, is always important. It's crucial to help you move forward. So I think that my intuition is right on. So, 3, your perception of subtle energies. And that's completion. That's 9. Completion. The essence. All things have a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is the nature of life, the seed, the flower, and the fruit, and of all human relationships. Completion suggests the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new one. So your perception of subtle energies. The invitation. You have finished a cycle and there is no more growth or benefits from hanging on to the old. In regards to relationships, it is time to honor what has been and find a new form for the future. And in your ventures, it is time to reap your harvest. Completion is a time for celebration. It is the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. The medicine. Clinging to the old form will bring only decay. When fruit is left too long on the vine, it rots. You know what it is. You know that it is time to move on, yet are reluctant. Do not be afraid of hurting anyone's feelings. Remember that you are responsible for your actions, not the actions of others. Mourn what is lost so that you can move on. Do not be sad. Be like the sun at midday who shines brightly, neither longing for sunrise nor dreading the dusk. My perception of subtle energies. Yeah. I mean, again, this is a difficult oracle in order to determine. Maybe I should have been doing a tarot clarifier with this, but I don't have any tarot right next to me at this point. But the word completion, the message completion makes me feel like I have, that my perception, I like see the beginning, the end, and the middle. You know what I mean? So, like seeing the whole picture. Because like even when I dream like in different ways. Sometimes I dream like I am the person, and it could be in the same dream, and it can be a second later. One time I am the person, so I'm dreaming through those eyes. Next time I'm like a person that's next to them, or like an energy that's next to them. And then the next time I'm like a bird's eye view looking at the whole big picture kind of thing. So I think my perception of subtle energies is pretty good. 4. What is your state of awareness? The owl. Let's see what that says. A state of awareness. 39. So the essence. And maybe I should be taking the essence of these cards. I don't know. Owl is the master of the night. She can see situations with perfect clarity, more so when it is dark, and is able to discern truth when others are sightless. She helps you find your light and your lightness in the darkest moments of your life, and to embrace the night as your ally. Owl can bring you messages from the invisible world. She opens your ears so that you may hear the voices of the ancestors, and you may acquire their wisdom and make your own. The invitation. Look around you, notice every detail, and find the hidden messages brought to you by Owl. Do not shoot the messenger. Be grateful to the friend who shows you what you have not wanted to see until now. Observe all the facets of the diamond without judgment. Remember that the facets that you dislike are often mirrors of the parts of you that you do not want to recognize. Do not be afraid of the truth. It will become your compass. The medicine. Owl guards against self-deception and insists that your motives be pure and transparent to all. What is the message that you are not hearing? The situation that you are not seeing with clarity? Owl invites you to wait patiently. Bide your time until it is right to act. Then do so decisively, with no hesitation or remorse. So what is your state of awareness? I think my state of awareness is really good, because the owl signifies like wisdom, right? And I feel like the essence of this, it says that she can see situations with perfect clarity, more so when it is dark, and is able to discern truth when others are sightless. So I think that that is also, that my own self-awareness is also pretty high. 5. How can you bring more balance here? The sacrifice. All right, let's see. What is this? I think the sacrifice of the fear, honestly, or the ego. Let's see. All right, the sacrifice. To sacrifice means to make sacred. The sacrifice is an offering of gratitude made from the heart, a feast of love prepared for spirit. In olden days, sacrifices sometimes involved rituals in which blood was offered to the gods. For example, in the Bible, Yahweh preferred Abel's sacrifice of one of his lambs to Cain's offering of vegetables and fruits. In Middle America, however, Quetzalcoatl, the Lord of the Dawn, came to teach that spirits preferred our songs and our prayers to the blood of humans or animals. The invitation, the sacrifice asks that you offer to spirit that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying and meet the divine at the table with the heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest in this banquet. Your heart is the only worthy offering that you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. Yes, it has. The medicine. What is the one person or thing that you feel that you cannot live without? It is time to offer it all to spirit so that it may unfold as it will. Do not cling to the old form or allow your sacrifice to weigh heavily upon you. You have sacrificed yourself and your dreams for too long. Now is the time to rededicate yourself to your journey. When you make sacred, you open the doors to infinite wealth. Do not delay. Okay, so to me, I think that in order for me to bring more balance, I just have to recommit for my third eye, balance of my third eye and my intuition and all of that I just need to recommit to that particular journey of trusting in my intuition, which I do. But I think like all things, we go back and forth, we waver. Sometimes we have moments that we know, that we have a feeling of surety, and other times we don't. And for me right now, the issue has been with my healing process, which you could see from when I did my root chakra. So I think the sacrifice for me personally is to sacrifice the fear of the unknown in order to just be able to be in my best, highest frequency so that I get the messages that I'm supposed to be. Because I also think that when we are in tune with what we're supposed to be, like our highest, best self, that's when the messages continue to come in. So I will say I have been having the craziest dreams. I haven't been writing any of them down. I haven't wrote my dreams down in at least a few months now. But I haven't really felt the need to, because I really do trust my intuition. I mean, so I do think that this was pretty good. I think it probably might have been a little bit more clear with using the tarot system, but I thought that this was pretty cool. I love the cards. I think they're gorgeous. I think I got the right message. So thank you for spending this time with me. Oh, no. I got to put it into the book, or into my journal. Hold on. Okay, so I got them all in it. Now, here's the part that I couldn't do the last time because I had already lined them. I want to show you a little trick. So, oops. So I'm going to click on that. This is like the back page, or the first thing that I put down. There's something else that I put down as well. So if I wanted to adjust these, which it's over here a little bit too much in comparison to over this side, although you're not going to see that too much when I put the back page back down, but I can make sure that I am grabbing on every part with the lasso tool and now hit resize. So if I wanted, I could go bigger, I can go smaller, but I want to get them like over here and up a little bit. Now, I'm going to put that back over there. Just another sticker that I added. Oops. There we go. I'm going to put this in the center. There we go. So I could actually even, if I wanted to, move that over a little bit. Make this a little bit bigger if I wanted to. Maybe change it a little bit like so. Then I can hit on the text. Maybe move it up a little bit. Come on, what's the issue here? Oops. Oops. There we go. Now this mindfulness, maybe bring it down here a little bit. Now I like the eye, but now that I've added these are going to be behind it. So I hit the arrange, bring to the front. Now if I want, bring it a little bit bigger. And now I need to get my sticker book 1, which has all my numbers in it. I'm going to put it in a new window. And I'm going to put it on link mode. So I'm back to my first page. Now, what? Oh, I like those numbers, but I think the dark purple. Yeah. So I'm going to take it off of link mode. I'm going to put it on the lasso tool. There's 5 questions. So I'm going to lasso 5 of them. Tap it and hit copy. Come back over. Oops. Come on. What is going on here? Hit paste. Excuse me. I think I want to actually come a little bit bigger with that. You don't have to do the numbers. I just like doing the numbers. There we go. And I can add some more stuff as I choose out of my sticker books if I wanted to. But I'll check that out in a little bit. Yeah, I like that. So there you have it. I hope you have enjoyed this. And I hope that you also are finding this beneficial for your own practice. And I am sending you love always.